What's up,
Back at it again. Y'all heard what I said, podcast. You got Telp. Here with They Don't Want None.
Here I go.
Swish.
Nigga got the hair. I go back. He's back.
There you go. So for this episode, we're going to go through a little bit of NFL, some key points to take away from week 6 and outlooking and forward. First, from week 6, you had a key matchup between two of the top teams in the AFC. The Ravens and Chargers, and the Ravens look damn good in that game with a convincing blowout.
Mm-hmm. What they
defense. Did you see how good the Ravens defense looked in this game? That's the defense they need all season instead of that dumbass bad tackling.
Not just defense, the run game too.
Yep. They had 3 rushing touchdowns, all 3 different running
touchdowns
backs.
from T-Train
and
Latavius.
And I feel bad because I talked up the Chargers in the last
did,
episode
too.
about how one of these Chargers and Bills, and then they get their ass.
Me and Diesel the same thing. Why Swish it? His guys. He knew it was going to happen. And Demetrius, you definitely called that. You said it was going to be a blowout.
I'm predicting a blowout. I don't know what the score is going to be, but a blowout is coming. Ravens flop now.
Yeah, so they look good. They stand strong. Lamar playing great. And so my question for y'all is, are they the best team in the AFC, and will they keep this streak going?
Of course, you're going to say we're not the best team in the AFC.
I don't think they're the best team in the AFC.
Honestly, I think they're the hottest team, and they have.
I like that.
And I don't know how I want to word it, but I feel like they have the best chance to win every game they play in. And I say that because right now, just like a few years ago, to me, the MVP is Lamar Jackson. To me, he's the MVP right now. They're 5-1.
You trip.
Skip is really close. There are a lot of guys that's in that you know, from Brady to Rod yeah, you throw Rod if you want to throw Rodgers in there. But I think Brady, Murray, Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford. But Skip, for me, I got Lamar. Skip, I don't think anybody is more responsible for their team winning and losing than Lamar Jackson. And what he showed us the previous 2 games is that teams say, you are not going to run the football, Lamar. The Broncos held him, and he took the last second. Instead of a kneel down skip, they scrambled and got 8 yards to go over 100. Yep. But he threw for 316 that day. And the coach says, we refuse. We're not going to even put you in that situation. Even if you try to get in the victory formation and run, we're going to hold. They had him to like 80 something, and he throws for 442, 4 touchdowns, and the walk off in overtime. So for me, Skip, nobody, and it seems to me when he plays well, everybody plays well. Look at the way their defense, and we know what Justin Herbert has been this entire season, and they made him look very pedestrian yesterday.
That's a compliment. I think that's giving him a break with pedestrian.
Skip, think about it. They've lost their top 3 running backs. They got Devontae Freeman. He couldn't find a team the last 2 years. No. Le'Veon Bell, nobody wanted him.
New Orleans didn't want
Latavius Murray, and they come in and they balling. Yeah. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Look at Devontae Freeman had a nice run. Murray had a run. Le'Veon doing his thing. And Hollywood dropped a touchdown yesterday. That ball right on the money. You got to catch that one. You got to help your quarterback out on that situation, Hollywood. But Skip, you look at what he is as a passer, and he's 7th in the NFL in rushing. And they're the top seed in the NFC. And Skip, they beat the Colts, they beat the Chargers, they beat the Chiefs. They're for real. They're legit. And it looks like it's probably going to come down between them and Buffalo as the road to, I think we're here in SoFi. Yeah. Is probably going to go through one of those cities. That's where it's shaping up, Skip. So for me, I'm going to put Lamar. I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I'm going to take Lamar because what I've seen from start to finish, they really should have won opening night. He didn't play well against the Raiders, had the costly fumble, but since then, he's been marvelous.
And I'm not a Ravens fan, but this is what it looks like to me right now.
Well, I actually think he is in there for the conversation, but I'm still saying Kyler Murray right now MVP. But Diesel was saying Swish probably agree too.
I don't want to cut you off, but it's easy. This nigga got D-Hop, AJ Green, Christian Kirk, James Conn. And my man don't even know Lamar don't even know who his running back on to be starting this week.
I don't know it either.
He don't know who's gonna be the other person catching the ball after Marquise Brown and Mark Andrews. Whereas Nigga, we just surprised when somebody else other than Kirk, D-Hop, or AJ Green touch a ball over there. So I'm sorry, but based off of their talent, I expected them to be at least 5-1, if not undefeated at this point.
But
I didn't expect that from the Ravens.
Wait, before Darrin, another thing I want to say is also if you look at his MVP season, his season right now is actually better
He
than
has
his
better
start
numbers.
to his MVP
Yeah,
season.
better start than what he had when he won unanimous MVP.
And look at him now.
For real?
Go ahead, what you want to say?
Yeah,
I don't know.
he is.
Yes.
He is.
Nah.
Yes, he
You wanna go
is.
look at the
They say it every week. They bring up his numbers every week.
I'll tell you something, Shout.
Bring up his
I
numbers
know
every
I'm
week.
tripping.
You sitting right here with a Ravens fan. You think I don't know the shit? I don't got his jersey just to have it.
So he already didn't have 4 interceptions last time.
They're not talking about from an interception standpoint.
Oh, I'm
they talking
about
about
to say,
yardage. They talking about yardage. They talking about.
Well, touchdown and interceptions count. Touchdown, passing touchdown, interception.
The year that he won MVP, what he threw 35 touchdowns. He threw 35 touchdowns that year.
I know that.
35 touchdowns and 8 picks, if I'm not mistaken.
So you just try to give him MVP now?
No, I didn't say that. He said it.
Off of 2 guys.
I said
I'm just
saying.
saying, of course, if you have weapons like that, the same way people gonna say Tom Brady MVP right now. If I got 3 fucking, if I got 3 or 4 people,
look at his
I had this same fight against you years ago about Tom Brady being better than Peyton Manning because of the weapons that Madden had, in my opinion. This is how I feel about right now. I feel like the weapons that Kyler Murray have compared to what Lamar has, and Lamar's 5-1 and he's 6-0.
But what has Christian Kirk ever proved?
I don't think he's in the upper echelon of
He's
receivers,
not in the
but he's
upper
never been
echelon,
a
but
scrub.
And
He's always been some kind of decent every
Green, not the
season.
same AJ Green.
That's disrespectful
Man, you can't
because
say that.
Andrew,
you don't
did that
lose
song.
your skill of catching a ball just because your legs hurt because you injured.
You gonna say Odell? You gonna say Odell not the same Odell just because he got hurt?
And DeAndre Hopkins ain't play every game.
So what?
He missed 2 games.
But you talking about how many games he played. Look from the simple standpoint that one, the Ravens got 16 people on injured reserve, bro.
I look at the Ravens
Through
using
all
that
the
top
injuries.
Through all the
10
injuries?
running backs before they started the
They
season.
said
Through all the injuries.
at the top of the
I
conference.
expect Lamar to do that. I didn't expect Kyler Murray to do that.
But did you expect Lamar to do that with the people he had instead of the people he was supposed to have?
You give Lamar Jackson
He
niggas
still
like
had to
D.I.
throw 442 passing
Like
yards to niggas like Sammy
who?
Watkins,
The passing was the
Duvernay.
They are the Ravens receivers.
But the fact that they are not the same receivers. They're not on the same level as the other niggas.
Marquise Brown, they the 2 main receivers.
Bro.
Come on now.
They was on the
But if we in a
Ravens
draft, you taking
And
Marquise
the
Brown
game
over
before.
DeAndre Hopkins, you taking him over Nuke?
No.
Marquise Brown's not on the same level in it. Will he get there? Because he's definitely showing promise with the way Lamar been throwing on the ball.
Marquise,
But you
the
know-
only thing that helped Marquise Brown was a foot injury. This nigga, he know what the fuck you doing, bro. Like
I'm
all
just
I'm saying,
saying, I'm
Lamar
just saying,
Jackson. If you
they-
give him them weapons,
I'm looking at proven I'm looking at more proven
Hold up.
weapons on the Cardinals than people who
What
gotta
weapons
prove themselves
are
on the
Lamar
Ravens.
missing?
what you say?
What weapons are Lamar
It's not
missing?
right.
All I'm saying is I'm not saying he's
No,
missing
that's
it.
the team.
I'm not saying
Lamar.
no. I'm not saying he's missing any weapons. All I'm saying is, for the fact of the matter is, the strength of the
They
wide,
had key
the
injuries
strength of
on
the wide
offense.
receivers, the strength of the wide receivers that Kyler Murray has. Of course, a nigga gonna say MVP. You get fucking Arod all them fucking receivers, you gonna say Arod MVP, right?
But this is the first time Kyler Murray playing with them, other than
Bro,
That
he
don't
just
take
had
away
D-Hop.
that-
He
that don't
just
take
had
away that
D-Hop.
talent.
Like they already.
You're talking about a person that was a #1 pick, bro. You ain't gonna teach him but so much. If you give him the people around him to succeed, he's gonna succeed. That's why he's 6-0.
Kyler Murray the MVP right now.
I had no problem with that.
I'm not.
I never said I had a problem
To
with that.
me-
You the one told me that
to
I
me-
had a problem for
To
saying
me,
Lamar
he's
Jackson.
not. To me, he's not. Lamar Jackson.
Lamar not even the top 5.
How is
It's
he not
okay.
top? That's cool.
I mean,
Guess what?
that's
That
cool.
record is
I mean, they
top
only
five.
played quarter through the season.
Or put it like this.
I just said
put it like this.
Kyler
He might not
Murray's
be.
the front
He might
runner.
not
I
be
said
top
Lamar
5
in
league, but he put up his most
conversation.
passing yards against your fucking team. So what does that prove?
Good for him.
Ain't no good for him.
Well, I don't think Kyler Murray done broke any records yet this year. So he can have it.
And like going back to last season when y'all was trying to say that Lamar Jackson was
It's
the
a new
best.
season time.
Hold up, when they were trying to say Lamar Jackson the best running back, Kyler Murray had more rushing yards and touchdowns than Lamar Jackson last year.
I don't look at that. I look at the type of runs you gotta do, the way you gotta read the
And
coverage.
Kyler Murray wasn't doing the same thing.
No,
No.
Kyler Murray
Yes,
was
he
not.
was.
Kyler Murray is so. I mean, Kyler Murray is so fast that sometimes he
Nigga,
just
Lamar is faster
run
than
past.
Kyler Murray.
No, yeah, But it's not about that. It's Kyler Murray has a certain acceleration where it looked like somebody about to catch him.
Put it like this.
Run right past.
Kyler Murray run like he played fucking baseball. Lamar Jackson run like this nigga getting chased by the cops. Straight up. Straight up.
A lot of the Ravens.
That's how Kyler Murray runs. Kyler Murray runs like a baseball player trying to get the home,
What I'm saying is, this is the difference I see.
The Cardinals plays don't be like Kyler Murray making that out of
Exactly.
himself, like scrambling.
Maybe design runs for
the Ravens be
That makes
designed.
even worse.
No,
that's not design
This is what
runs for Lamar.
I see. I see Kyler Murray scurry to the outside, run out of bounds at the 1. Whereas the other night, I seen Lamar Jackson bowl right into a nigga. Like, I'm gonna get these extra 2 yards. I'm not running out of bounds. That's the difference. He knows he's gonna get hit. He knows there's a chance he can get hurt.
Why do you
slide? And
Why do you think so many niggas now? But hold up. Why do you think so many niggas now are going for Lamar Jackson's legs? Because they know what the fuck this
The man
niggas
just got
can
his
do.
first roughing the passer penalty in years for him. In years, darn. He's the only quarterback that hasn't had a roughing the passer call against him the last 3 years. He first got his first one since he came in the league, darn. That's why he praised him. He said, I thank the refs for actually calling a pass interference for me. I haven't seen one of them since Louisville. That's what the man said.
He said it. Y'all had our debates. Those of y'all watching and listening, let us know what y'all think between this Lamar and Kyler Murray debate that we having right now.
We was about to go the fuck in.
So let's move on to the next topic because we can go on and on. Especially them two. They can go on and on for like the next 5-10 minutes. So the next topic I got is the Titans got a big win against the Bills. Kyle, the Super Bowl contender Bills, if you want to say.
That was tough.
Here's Derrick Henry trying to get the big guy going, and he's going. And when I say going, he might go all the way. Nobody's going to catch him. Derrick Henry, touchdown, 76 yards.
This is an easy question, but we'll all say, yeah, is Derrick Henry the best running back we've seen in a while?
That's King Henry, yo.
I probably would say the best running back since like Adrian Peterson or something.
Yeah, since prime AP and the Vikings.
Yeah,
Vikings AP, woo.
They can't.
But to be honest, I don't know if it's me, but it seems like the Titans play their best football on prime time all the time.
and against good teams.
Yeah.
Teams are better than them.
It's like they know they about to play some stars and they come out with everything they got.
All right, so you see they got that. Like you were just saying, they got that win. So my question is, how do you feel about the Titans at this point? You see the division that they in.
To be honest,
They cool.
You see that they.
I'm gonna go with Darrin. They cool.
They cool.
To be honest, to put it short, I like their team, but it's only them and the Colts in that division. And you know they say defense wins shit. King Henry is the man, but all it takes is for one playoff game against somebody for King Henry to only have 60 yards and they lose.
Yeah.
That's how it's been happening to him every year with King Henry.
I expected them to be where they at right now.
Yeah, I mean they might make the playoffs.
So they record 4-2.
But if they can't do nothing, if Tannehill can't get nothing together, if Derrick Henry have a bad game, they're done. Because their offense for the last 3 years has been around, if Derrick Henry plays good, we play good. If he don't play good, it's a 9 out of 10 chance Tannehill won't have a bullshit game too.
Yep, that is true. That's why they rely on Derrick Henry so much.
They got sling. I mean, Tannehill got sling that pill.
So?
I feel like Tannehill has good games based off of where the
You
run
don't think
goes.
what's true?
I don't think that's true.
What's not true?
What Tannehill wouldn't. Derrick Henry. Some games it probably is.
I mean, Tannehill was a pretty decent
Last year,
quarterback, but he had his struggles though.
When Tannehill took over for Marcus Mariota, he had the highest passer rating in the league.
Yeah, but not to take that away from him.
And I think the highest.
Not to take that away from him, but don't people always play hard when they trying to secure a job? The nigga secured the job, but now how long has he been the Titans quarterback now since taking over from Mario? At least 2 years now.
No, it was last season.
No, Mario was on Oakland last season. And he took over for Derek Carr 2 games.
pandemic
And
year.
one game, if he had one came back and won the game, he would have got an extra $5,000 bonus.
He took over the previous season. The 2019
That
season.
pandemic year must be.
It was the pandemic year when he's already on Oakland. Yeah, I guess we all feel they cool right now. They seem like a playoff team to us. So
yeah, I'm not saying they Super Bowl bound, but
they
ain't scrubs. They ain't the Texans.
They ordered Jaguars
Well,
on the
the last 2 years they did go to the AFC Championship.
Okay.
And
we knocked them out of the playoffs last year.
No, the year before that, he went to the AFC Championship, and then last year y'all got
So they went backwards. That's what you saying?
Was that the wild card?
Yeah.
Last year, yeah.
Now on to Kansas City. We see how Kansas City had an up and down season so far. So where do they stand? And they still good? They gonna be a playoff team? What y'all think?
Yeah.
They stand.
I still expect them to be a playoff team.
They stand in the AFC West. That's where they stand.
You sure they don't sit there?
As long as Uncle Shay say, Patrick, my homeboy, is their quarterback, they stand a chance.
Yeah,
I look at Patrick
agree,
Mahomes in the same light as I look at Lamar Jackson. As long as he's on the field, the
anytime
game
you
is
got
not
8
over.
and 15 on the field, you don't know.
Yeah,
what
the
they
game
got.
ain't over as long as he's on the field. So I
But
give
one
him.
thing, Pat, you gotta get yourself together.
He does. He's
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
had. You know how they always talk about the sophomore
You got
slump?
hella
His
interceptions.
shit came late. His shit came
I
late
think
in
you
like
already
the
got-
fourth season.
He got,
You already got
damn.
7 picks, I think, already.
He got more
This
picks
year.
already than he did last year. I told you.
now the defense, he's starting
In
them
that
out.
last game, he do like 3 interceptions.
He only had what 6 last year? They said.
And dumbass passes like when
Ain't he
Yeah,
double
one
digits of picks and
pass.
shit?
He got 8.
He got 8.
Yeah, 8 right
Yeah,
now.
double digit turnovers maybe. Well, I'll tell you one thing, that 32nd ranked defense gonna get them in trouble.
Yeah,
That's
oh boy,
why
oh boy.
That's why I think King Henry might crack 200 on these niggas.
Yeah, that defense
He
is
might crack
sucks,
200 on them
And
niggas.
they got some
Defense
quality
balance.
players, but they just not meshing, man.
So they
Not
gonna
on
have to
defense.
figure
They got
that
some
out.
quality single players, but no.
All right, well, Mahomes, he gonna get it together. We all think they gonna get it together, but it's all about what that defense do because we know what the offense gonna do.
Exactly.
So on to the next topic is about Cleveland. So me and Darrin were talking about this yesterday, and you seen how the game went against the Broncos even without Baker Mayfield, and they had without Chubb and Kareem Hunt, they're gonna be up without them for some time. But Dearness Johnson, he came in, ran all of them, still the #1 rushing team. So
Russian team.
will Cleveland make it through the season and come out as a playoff team?
That was our question. I don't know what's going on with this Baker Mayfield shoulder. I don't know if it's a torn shoulder, labrum, whatever, how long he's going to be out. But he does has a solid backup in case Kane. If he could get his receivers back healthy,
Yeah.
which they've been out. It looked like Jarvis Landry
Are you
just got hurt
saying you saying a
again.
good backup?
Yeah, I thought he did. It looked like he got hurt again.
Are you saying
Yeah,
that?
And then they still got the best run team if get Nick Chubb back.
Are you saying a
Raheem
better
Hunt got
backup
for a while.
of Case Keenum? Because what, based off what he did 2
Just-
years ago?
Because he played for the
That's
Because he
Case
played
Keenum.
one game last year.
Case Keenum had a solid career so far.
Well, it's just so solid that he done played for the same team twice. 2 teams twice.
He played for
I
2
mean, he
teams.
got the Vikings to the playoffs, got to the division.
So what I'm saying is, are you
Dante
saying
Culpepper
Yeah,
let
they
him take a couple
got,
you
points
saying-
out.
they didn't get to the division.
And he was
They
a
got to
Super
the
Bowl
NFC
winner.
Championship.
Yeah, NFC Championship.
so you saying he's a good backup based off what he did 2 years ago, a couple years ago, right?
He was a starter for like a good, 4 or 5
He's
years?
a starter for like 2 seasons.
How niggas get on the bench then?
He was a starter for like 2 seasons there.
No, he was a starter on another
So
He
team.
who
was
would you
starting
ra-
on the Texans for a season, then on the Vikings.
So who would
Like,
you rather
2
have?
seasons.
So who would you rather have as a backup, Joe Flacco or Case Keenum?
At this point, Case Keenum.
I agree
Wow.
with Darrin right now.
Case
Yes.
Keenum, first of all, Case Keenum was on the Broncos
Case Keenum-
twice, and he was on the Vikings twice.
Case Keenum, one season that he had on the Vikings, he should have made the Pro Bowl. I still don't know why he ain't made the
How
Pro
do
Bowl
you-
that year. Was better than any season
You
Flacco
go,
ever
you
had.
like 4
What's
seasons
better
ago,
than
you just
Steve
know.
Flacco ever had?
Regular season,
How much percent you sure?
100.
We ain't even gonna get into that time.
That's your bold. That's a bold prediction.
It ain't no bowl with that. That's true.
So when you said the Browns coming out of what?
Are they gonna make the playoffs? That was the question.
If they could hold up, that's what the question
What
is.
you mean, hold up? They got hella niggas
Can
hurt
they
right
hold
now
up this
too.
season? I know that.
Which brings me back to the same point
That's
with the
why he
Ravens.
came up with
The
the
strength-
question, can they hold up through the season?
This is
I
why.
believe if they make the playoffs, it's going to be the last number 7 playoff or 6. They're not going higher than 6, and that's probably because they'll probably be like 3 or 4 people tied, and they'll probably hold a tiebreak or something. At like 10 and 7. But I don't see them going far deep in the playoffs if they do make it.
Yeah. Then they're gonna be if they do make it, they be a 7 or 6. So
I
I'm
mean,
giving
saying
50-50 right now.
I mean, Bob, just
Just
One
one.
by 6, 17 show.
Right
one
now.
by each conference.
Yep.
Damn.
Since the new playoff format last season. Alright. Next question. Will the Lions win a game, and should there be a quarterback chance? You said they was gonna beat the Bengals.
No, I didn't. I
Now-
said he had a chance of beating the Bengals.
Next
But
week.
the only way the quarterback change happens if y'all bringing somebody else in. Not nobody that's behind Jared Goff. Because exactly, y'all be disrespecting people. I don't even care if y'all traded for Deshaun Watson. But it's quarterbacks out there that ain't got jobs. And I don't know if y'all taking a new NBA approach or just letting veterans just go to the side for the developed new niggas that's supposed to be developed for when they get drafted. Nigga, you on combines and everything else. That's your development. I'm not developing you once you get professional. You're professional now. You're developing. Of course, I'm gonna go to practice, show you stuff, but I'm not supposed. When they do that shit in NBA, it actually looks like they taking some professional young nigga from AAU and teaching them some new shit. No, if you make it professionally, I'm not developing you no more. I'm not. Just like Arod had to wait 4 years, nigga. Jordan Love probably about to had to wait 4 years to get in. I'm not developing you, bro. You gotta wait your turn.
Man, Mahomes
They got
waiting his turn with Alex
Now, I honestly
Smith.
feel like if they wanted to bring any of their backups in, they should have already came in. It's 6 weeks in and you 0-6. At what point is somebody else gonna get a shot?
Based on rumors and stuff in the news, it seems like they might make a change. But I don't think
they
should.
only making that change because the coach said something in his press conference saying he basically blamed
To
Jared
me-
Goff. He got to take ownership too.
To me, Jared Goff is not having a bad
Something just not.
season.
No, that was somebody's phone.
Jared Goff is not having a bad season as they making it out to be. He's still having a solid year.
You
They making it
You
seem-
just went to
You
the
about to have
cold
your
concert with us a
seventh
lot.
He's about to have his 7th game, which means he basically only
But they,
has a touchdown.
but they making
game.
it seem like he got a lot of turnovers or something. He playing bad.
Yeah, he's playing bad.
I knew.
If you pay attention to the games, he playing bad.
I mean, I want to. Listen. The same way I just try to defend Lamar not having a lot, you about to try to defend it the other way. I feel like I can try to go with you and defend it, but he's playing bad and he's not helping them.
No, I see. No, you have a point about he don't hit his switch. He don't really
have
hit.
nobody.
But if you watch
I
how
got Khalif Raymond.
But he's been
look at
doing
his
bad
mechanics.
plays.
He throws bad passes. Did you see the play the other day? He was on dirt and got called for holding. He threw it out of bounds on
That's
4th
one
down. It was 4th down. At least try to get a 1st down and take the penalty.
Why is the
Why are you throwing it out of bounds?
Why has the Lions defense do to stop anybody?
The Lions defense actually played decent. The Lions said, yes, they
They've
have.
been decent. They've been.
Yes, they have.
The Lions keep keeping them.
They held us to
in
19
games.
points, my nigga.
That's one game.
The Lions
So what?
defense keeps them in games when their offense doesn't do anything. How you think that he had an
Except
opportunity?
against Joe Burrow.
Except against last week. How you think he had an opportunity to tie or take the lead in almost every game they played leading up to this
in
game?
the fourth quarter, they had a chance to tie and take the lead in every
They
game.
had
except
a
last
chance.
week.
It's Jared Goff
Ravens,
drawing bad plays,
Vikings.
drawing bad
You gonna
passes.
keep playing it on Jared Goff?
All I'm saying is Jared Goff already had that pressure on him going there because he's a quarterback that already went to the Super Bowl, so they're going to expect so much out of him anyway. So
'Cause I
once
feel
you put
like-
him in a whole new system and you put him over there, what you expect from him? He don't have, you right, he don't have no weapons, but
He don't have
they
no
want to say
weapons.
that's no excuse
You still
for
gotta
him.
play decent enough,
I feel like Dan Campbell been coaching good enough. Why he not playing good enough?
man. Can you name any of Tom Brady receivers from the 2007 Super Bowl when they made it?
You said when they made the Super Bowl. What, Mars on there?
Other than Mars,
What, Rashae Carver still
He's
on
a
there?
bum.
Leon Branch?
they bums.
They had Dante Stallworth.
All right, Randy Moss. All right,
Randy
Randy, we know about
Moss.
Randy Moss. All right, what about
And they had a hurt
what
Wes
about the
Welker.
2018 Patriots when they beat the Rams in the Super Bowl? Aside from an injured Gronkowski,
Gronkowski?
he was.
But that was a defensive Super Bowl. They wasn't scoring.
Do you know how many times Brady had no weapons?
Nigga, the season when we played on the AFC Championship when y'all was up 21-6,
And you can't say he
and
had no
K. Shaw
weapons.
dropped a pass without a fucking defensive
And they
back
still
on.
made the playoffs every season.
We had
Say they
David
dropped the
Gibbons,
Except when Brady
Deion Branch,
got
and
hurt.
Rashae
The
Caldwell.
Patriots still went for like
Kevin
14-2
Fox.
that year. And they fucked the Steelers up in the AFC Championship. They had Chris Hogan. That's one. Chris Hogan.
It's a Chris Hogan.
Name one.
That's
You said name one.
That's the only good thing, the only time he ever had a
That's
fucking
Hogan.
relevant career.
So, he was on.
So
What team he came to the Patriots from before
The
that?
Giants.
So you named Chris Hogan, but ain't named Julian Edelman.
You ain't give me a chance.
This nigga said Chris Hogan, they
They
go one.
still like 14
They ain't give him a chance, but he named Chris Hogan before he named fucking
You
Julian
don't have no
Edelman.
weapons, and you still got James. You still got James like and Rex Burkhead who fucking receiving.
They
running backs. They was receiving the running backs though.
But Brady made
Check down
plays.
specialist.
The James.
And if they check down just like Brady making a play, that's off catching
He fine enough. Jared Goff gonna look at him and underthrow him. He gonna throw it at their feet.
Come on.
Do you know how many times when DeAndre Swift could get a catch of Jamal Williams and me and you pointing like, yo, he right there, and you pointing with me while we watching NFL Red Zone with Scott Hansen, me and you pointing like, yo, DeAndre Swift right there, and Jared Goff looking around and overdrawing somebody.
He did that in the first game with them. They both had 10 receptions. Running backs.
Yeah, when they was down 37-14.
And he came back.
But that means they lost. It don't make if you come back, it don't mean nothing if you still lose.
Why don't?
Because it don't. So if somebody come back, so if you in the Super Bowl or the NBA Finals, and somebody come back and you still lose,
that's not the
that
same
team
situation.
credit.
That's different. That's the first game of the season versus the last game.
It doesn't matter. The whole season accumulates. Every game matters. So every game has to matter leading up to the last game, though.
Every game matters. When LeBron and Wade used to set out games, that shit ain't matter to them. They just want to make sure they make the playoffs.
All I'm saying is,
they
by the coach basically calling Jared Goff out. That's gonna put the pressure on him because it's like the coach taking the pressure off himself because the coach gotta own up to his shit too.
Not doing as bad as they making it.
But all I'm saying is they put up pressure. He's not doing as good as they want him to be.
They expect him to be better.
They expect him to at least win the game. You got your coach crying, my nigga.
For a motherfucker that was leading the team in a Super Bowl.
You got that coach crying, my nigga.
They traded for you.
With the fucking Jaguars coach crying at all of them fucking losses.
Step up.
Look at the team he was on versus the team he on now when he went to the Super Bowl.
Alright, so
that's a whole totally
different.
I just
feel like Matthew Stafford never been
this bad.
Matthew Stafford never been this bad through 6 games in his Lions career.
Never. Matthew Stafford's always been a good quarterback.
This is first.
The last time they started 0-6,
coming from Georgia.
The last time they started 0-6, he wasn't in the NFL. Is all I'm saying.
I don't even know who the quarterback. That was the year before. That was the year before Matthew Stafford was the number 1 pick out of Georgia.
Dan Orlovsky.
It was Dan Orlovsky. Now Dan Orlovsky over there on
how many
NFL days and stuff.
How many losing seasons did they have with Matthew Stafford? Mostly always
like 3 or 4.
They made some playoffs too, though. They made playoffs. Cheat against the Cowboys.
The Cowboys cheat and they made the playoffs and lost to the Saints.
On the team.
What is that fucking?
All I know is Matthew Stafford a way better quarterback. Did you see how happy Maurice was when I'm getting Matthew Stafford and getting rid of Jared Goff?
Of course.
And that was before any games was played. And let's look at the comparison.
And he wasn't satisfied with Goff.
They even called it a block. They even called it a block.
My nigga Jared Goff done went to a team, a whole new team with you like saying a whole new something. He went to a whole new team, right? So now he with a whole new team. This nigga almost got as many losses with a whole new team that Lamar Jackson damn near got for his whole career starting.
Okay. It's a whole new team. Lamar been playing on the Ravens the last 3 years.
All I'm saying is Jared Goff need to step up. That's all he's saying. And then Dan Campbell even said it. He took accountability for himself and Jared Goff, though everybody knows Jared Goff had to play better.
That is coach crying.
Nah, because the failed guys.
Man, guys, coach crying up that bitch. Fucking Jaguars lost.
Tragic.
Jaguars lost how many games straight? Like 19?
Yeah, before they won that London game.
Did they coach cry?
He probably cried in the locker room.
He cried in the car.
Urban Meyer probably cried in the locker room.
He gonna cry in the car.
They on bye week now, so he probably at the bar celebrating again. You never know. Alright, let's move on to the next question. Alright. The Seahawks going to be without Russell Wilson until at least week 10. Injured reserve with a broken finger, broken thumb. Will the Seahawks be okay without Russell Wilson at quarterback? No. I'm sorry, Geno, but no.
That's what Westbrook would say.
You ain't even give it a try.
Next question. Alright. Last 2 questions for this. Green Bay Packers. Question mark. Remember week 1. Now look at them.
And they stride, boy. It's a different person every week. Devontae don't even show up every week, man. They let him go home early sometimes.
You got everybody. You got the both running
AJ Dillon. Still ain't seen Tanya about
and Darrin still trying to tell us he's not. Still ain't way yet, Darrin.
Still 1 catch, 15 yards every game.
Same way
He
you
ain't
try.
showing up.
2 targets every game.
That's it.
The guy got
Get on.
If Randall Carr can get 7 targets, I know you can get 5,
But
bro.
maybe they not using him.
What you
as a
mean?
receiver
Tell him
no
get up.
more.
Randall
As
Cobb
it
didn't
was
even get a catch
year.
last week, so.
No.
So you mean to
All
tell me
that-
A-Rod just said,
No.
fuck it, coach, I don't need no tight
All
end.
their receivers was injured last year, so Tunyon had it.
What you mean? Valdez Scantling injured right now.
Exactly. Valdez Scantling was injured. Lazard
still
was
scoring.
Devontae Adams, he was injured too.
Lamar only missed like 2 games last
He
season.
said was injured.
I heard Devontae Adams is still better than Allen Lazard.
All the backup wide receivers was out. Except for Devontae Adams was in there, so you need another receiver.
What you mean backup wide receivers?
The other wide receivers on the team.
Ain't no backup receiver.
So other
Unless
niggas
they
start
a
and they
fifth
back
grade.
up.
Yep.
What, Equiminius St. Brian?
Because I never knew who was the second wide receiver. I happened to
It's Valdez Scantling.
Whoever they put over there is the
You
second
sure
one.
it was
I just think they take
Whoever Matt
time.
LaFleur think it is.
Whoever get this play.
Alright. We talk about great.
That was the
Alright,
same the Chiefs
Alright.
for years. You just know it was Travis Scott and Tyreek Hill.
That's because they was the niggas always getting 1,000 yards.
You don't know who the second receiver is. It's starting to look like McCole Hardman now.
DeMarcus Robinson have been over that bitch for like 4 or 5
For like
years.
45 years.
for a while.
Name another A-Rod ticket that got 1,000 yards besides Devontae Adams.
Don't say Jordy Nelson.
Greg
Greg Jennings.
No,
one
I'm
of the
talking
best
about over the last 3 years.
Devontae, yeah.
Devontae Adams.
Mm.
That's it.
Right, so we talked Green Bay Packers. Let's talk about Arizona. We already talked about them for a little bit. You know, look how they sitting undefeated. But are they the best team in the NFL right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they undoubtedly
Yes.
the best team.
I think they are offensively and
Who,
defensively.
They got the depth. Yeah. Offensively, defensively. Chandler, JJ.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Fucking Ravens fan.
I'm only saying, I mean, I ain't gonna get too deep.
They the type of people.
No, I'm just
They
saying.
the type of people that
And
be
they
like,
beating
they might
Zay
be
down.
6-0, but we only lost to a Zay Jones touchdown.
No, it's not even Zay Jones touchdown. We literally just one. I'm gonna say 3 plays away from being 6-0 too. So if the Ravens were 6-0, would y'all say the Ravens the best team too? Because our defense was showing
You
up.
mean you just a couple
I
of
need that.
miracle
Well,
stuff
go ahead.
happening to be 2 and 4?
No.
Really?
Ain't no
That's what
miracle
you mean.
stuff. We just happened to pull
That
games
Monday night
out.
football game, miracle. The
What
Chiefs
miracle?
fumble, miracle.
That wasn't a miracle.
The
If that was the
Detroit-
case, the Raiders
Detroit
fumbled.
Lions,
If that was the case, the Raiders game was a miracle because Lamar fumbled.
got called for a fucking delayed game.
The Lions
It
should
should
have
have
won that
been
game.
a 72-yard field goal. Maybe it wouldn't even never got attempted if it was that long.
Did you listen to 2 Chainz
So
before
that should
this
have been
shit?
a loss.
You sound like a woulda, coulda,
So
shoulda
that's
ass nigga.
2 and 4, like I said.
But we're 5-1.
Because y'all was getting lucky.
Man, ain't nothing luck besides Andrew, my nigga. He gone.
Darrin, Telp, Diesel said they are. Swish said they aren't. You think so?
Them niggas, them niggas really stacked though, yo.
Who, the Cardinals?
They got fucking Ertz too.
Bold prediction. Bengals beat Ravens. Jets beat Patriots. And the Lions beat the Rams. Capiche?
Capiche.
We got to end that right there. We're going to come for y'all more next time. This is our NFL week. We got some NBA action coming for y'all. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, sir.
You got Telp. They don't want none. Swish. Diesel D.
Big trust.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all next time. Gone.